Hello, everyone. Hi. Congrats to your Loud Logan for getting first. Congrats to Eddie the Sock for getting second. And congrats to Sloth Boy V2 for getting third. Rah! Rah! And thank you for the daily trinkets, your Loud Logan, Eddie the Sock. Pardon me, my brain stopped working for a split second there. Hello, everyone. And thank you, Eddie. I hope you have a good haircut. I'm finishing putting some things together because as I put it together, I realized I went from basic mode to text only mode on something and it wiped everything I just did. So just one more second as I'm setting some things up. Wow, my camera's tilting. Why'd you make me bald? Okay, it's okay. No, so I'm just I'm adjusting some things real quick. Okay, so just be nice to me right now. Okay, so hold on, I'm getting in here. Hold on. I'm adjusting some things. I'm sorry. I think those would be funny together. Toss that in there and put in. Yes, that would work. This is a really weird combo of things. Hold on. We're gonna put in her with, I guess, that guy, and this person with. Hold on. You're currently turning your city into 1984. Why? What do you mean? What are you playing? What are you playing? Someone sent me a clip of the scene of it. Oh God, look. Oh no, I see what you're talking about. She was like, oh no, I can't believe they made her shirtless. Guys. I know exactly what you're talking about. She keeps coming up on my For You page. I love it. Guys, his arms. Okay. God, I can't keep doing this. Let's do that. No, actually, I think this would be better combo. Hold on, just be nice to me. Actually, that might be better. Hold on. I'm getting there, okay? I'm getting there. 1 second. Do I have that in there somewhere? Got rid of those. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Be nice to me. How do you spell, hold on. How do you spell this person's last name? That's how you spell it. That makes sense. Hold on. It was the scene of him tied up in a chair. Main villain guy was talking to I mean, oh, Frostpunk 2, following the technocrat utopia. Ooh, I like that. Okay, wait, that's a fun vibe. Only in games, not in real life, guys. Hold on. I'm missing something funny. Womp. Hold on. And then wait. No. Okay. So, I'm finishing up putting some things in here real quick. I'm just finalizing some final things and you will understand what I was doing for a moment there. Womp. Just shh. Just wait. I'm adjusting some things. Hold on. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. I almost accidentally made somebody female. Let me explain. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just shh. You can wait. You can wait. It's okay. You can wait. It's okay. Hold on. Shh. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Okay. Now we're in. Now we got it. Leon is hot. Huh. You want Leon to pick your Honestly, yeah. Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. Oh, I almost have. I just. I rewatched my video this morning, and yeah, what I posted last night made sense. Yeah, it was how I felt. It was how I felt. Okay. So I think I got this incorrectly. So team 7 and 9. Oh. That makes me spell it the whole thing. And then 9. Okay. That should be good. There we go. Okay, so I am going to share my screen. So here is the plan for today. We are playing the Hunger Games simulator from online. And we are... Can I hide this, please? Hide toolbar. Hide toolbar. No, wait, what is happening? Why does it still show my tab? I don't want it to show my tabs. How do I make it go away? Hold on. I'm trying to get this tab to go away. It won't let me. Okay, whatever. You're going to see it on the side. It's fine. But what we're going to do right now is we are, as a collective, don't worry, we're playing Hunger Games. And if I go to, where is it? Game? Nope. Browser. This. Okay, you're going to see a thing on the side. Don't mind it. Don't mind the thing on the side over here. That's just my my tabs. And there's only one tab open. Hi, Poke. Hello. So welcome everybody. Today we're playing the Hunger Games. With this, I'm gonna save this season. Oh no wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Save. Stream. Submit. Okay, there we go. So we've got. I was gonna ask your opinions on Leon Kennedy. You forgot. Okay, just because somebody is straight doesn't mean they can't be like. You know, like come on. Leon Kennedy. I'm on my knees for that man. But anyways, I should have added him to this. But we've got me in District 1 with Red. We've got Bald Thicks and Soup in District 2. We've got in District 3 Dust and Sky. Then in District 4 we have the US government and 3 babies in a trench coat. In District 5 we have Twitch and YouTube. In District 6 we have my friend Alicia, and we have Archduke Franz Ferdinand. In District 7 we have Baby No Money, because it wouldn't let me put the $, and Tornado. In District 8 we have Walter White and Sam Puckett. In District 9 we have Chad and Kane from the Images Digital Circus. In District 10 we have Bingo from Bluey and the Jehovah's Witness congregation. And then in District 11 we have Shadow the Hedgehog and Steve Harvey. And in District 12 we have Barbie in a toilet. Now, I wonder how this is gonna go, but I just thought, we could hang out and do this one. And see how this goes to start. And I hope it's fun. It's gonna be fun for me. This is all I really wanted, to be honest. But yes. Oh, okay, I'm glad even Poke is like, yeah, Leon is attractive. Yes, Leon is attractive. Okay, so let's go. Let's get, I'm gonna get it. Oh, hold on, I gotta tighten this. It keeps moving. There we go. Proceed. I'm ready. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Red runs away. Baby No Money runs away. Jehovah's Witness congregation kills 3 babies in a trench coat with their own weapon. Chat runs into the cornucopia and hides. Tornado takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Barbie runs away. Twitch runs away. Sky finds a canteen full of water. The US government and Bingo fight for a bag. Bingo gives up and retreats. I grab a shield. Kane runs away. Steve Harvey runs away. Soup runs away. Dust runs away. Archduke Franz Ferdinand runs away. Bald Thicks repeatedly stabs Walter White to death. Oh fuck. YouTube grabs a sword. Elise sees your death. Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sam Puckett. Oh yeah, Sam Puckett. I didn't even mention that one, did I? Did I? Sam Puckett is from iCarly. Uh, well, Ada's going to get dinner. Okay, well, I'll see you guys after the ad, I guess. Ada's going to get murdered for her boss. Anyways, and a toilet runs away. I'm gonna wait a moment until everyone gets out of the ad. But you know, how is everyone? I'm doing pretty well. I'm sorry I got a little distracted. I was trying to prep for this. I was really excited for this, and I'm a little all over the place today. That's just how it is. And yeah. There's a research opinion in Frostpunk 2 to turn dead bodies into nutrient gel called. I don't know how to say that. Give it to the population. This name is very. Oh, this game is very sane. Wow, if I can speak. You know, could be worse. That doesn't sound too bad though. Why wouldn't you turn dead bodies into that? I'm just. Wait. Oh, is it to eat, or is it nutrition for like fertilizer? I don't know which one we're referring to here. Just let me know when everyone's food decreases. Okay. Well, I mean, okay. So when I let me explain. When I was younger, I always had this. It was a joke, a running joke, and I said that a lot of us struggle with to an extent. We have overpopulation in certain places. Now, there's also world hunger. If you put two and two together, there is a solution. Is it moral? No, but there is a solution, and it's there. So hey, don't chew my wire. That's my cat right there. Kill all half of life. Thanos was right. I mean, Thanos had a point. There's a few people that would want to. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna proceed from this. So day 1, JW congregation practices their archery. Archduke Franz Ferdinand tries to sleep through the entire day. U.S. government, Twitch, Barbie, and Mothix hunt for tributes. Why am I with the U.S. government? Hi, kitty. Then Sam Puckett chases Sky. Soup receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. YouTube, Tornado, and Steve Harvey successfully ambush and kill Chat, Bingo, and a toilet. So Chat, Bingo, and a toilet are all dead now. So Chat, you're dead because of YouTube, Tornado, and Steve Harvey. Sorry, guys. Kane goes hunting. Red goes to try to spear fish with a trident. Dust attacked Baby No Money, but Baby No Money managed to escape, and Boltix discovers a river. So, the comics Thanos wanted the death of. I love it that people just put "ussy" on the end of words, and they go, "Yeah, that makes sense." You get it. It just means like all with your heart. You know what I mean? Like it's like serving. You know? I don't know how else to explain it, but that's like the best way. Hi. Anyways, rest in peace to 3 babies in a trench coat, which the Jehovah's Witnesses congregation killed. Walter White, Alicia is your death. Shadow the Hedgehog, Chat, Bingo, and a toilet. Rest in peace, all of them. That's a shame. That is a big shame. But we can move on here. Actually, how did Alicia die again? Was it during the reaping? Or not during the reaping? During that? Or did I skip it here? Where is Alicia? Oh. They got in a fight. Oh, Sam Puckett killed Shadow the Hedgehog. And Alicia. Oh, he really wanted Lady Death's pussy. Okay. You know what? I was wrong in that context. I should have just... Okay. I'm kind of glad that I'm wrong. That's funnier. Baltic pushes Dust off a cliff during a knife fight? Oh, shit. Mothix, U.S. government, Soup, YouTube, and Steve Harvey sleep in shifts. JW congregation destroy Kane's supplies while it's asleep. So Kane is dead. Okay. Not dead, but Kane's supplies is destroyed is what I meant to say. Wow, words are not wording. Sky climbs a tree. Barbie thinks about winning. Oh, Barbie would. Archduke Franz Ferdinand receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Sam Puckett looks at the night sky. Twitch are unable. I might have put Twitch and YouTube as a pair, and same with Congregation. Like a few of them, you're able to adjust that, which is nice. But Twitch are unable to start fire and sleeps without warmth, is what it says. Red tries to sets up camp for the night. Baby No Money passes out from exhaustion, and Tornado quietly hums. Tornado would in that scenario. Okay, ready? Now, on a day 2. Let's see how this goes. Baltix, Steve Harvey, Kane, and Soup hunt for tributes. Mothix, searches for a water source. YouTube makes a slingshot. Archduke Franz Ferdinand tries to spearfish with a trident. Baby No Money questions his sanity. Yes, he would. I thought I had Adderall in this. I guess Adderall's not here. I think I had got Adderall pulled out from here. Or did Adderall already die? I don't know. I don't think I put Adderall in this. Whatever. Sam Puckett, U.S. government, and Tornado hunt for other tributes. Red convinces Sky not to kill her, only to kill her instead. So Red convinces Sky, please don't kill me, and then proceeds to stab Sky. What? Red. Well, I believe Red would do that to her friend. Guys, remember, this is all canon. This is all true. JW Congregation did kill 3 babies in a trench coat. Barbie makes a wooden spear, and Twitch fish. Fish! 2 cannon shots can be heard from the distance. Dust and Sky. Rest in peace. District 3 got wiped out day 2. Can't confirm what Poke said. Thanos wanted the skeleton to see. I love that. Skeleton pussy. Welcome back. Night 2, Baltic started a fire. JW Congregation, Steve Harvey, and U.S. government slept in shifts. Soup quietly hums. YouTube tends to their wounds. I think about home. Baby No Money attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Tornado dies of dysentery. Got the old-timey disease. Baltix is quite literally the opposite of Steve Harvey. No facial hair, and no hair, and pale fucking gray-white. That wouldn't happen. Well, you died of dysentery. Twitch screamed for help. Then Puckett tries to treat her infection. Kane questions its sanity. Red destroys Archduke Franz Ferdinand's supplies while he's asleep, and Barbie goes to sleep. You're better than that. You would die of dysentery. You would die of an old-timey disease. Haha. Womp womp. Tornado died of dysentery. What are you? Part of the Oregon Trail? That's fucked up, actually. I meant the game, not the IRL, for the record. So anyways, yeah, they're both bald. That's all you see. You know, all you see is hair or no hair. YouTube sprains their ankle running away from Barbie. Twitch search for firewood. JW Congregation makes slingshot. Baby No Money tries to spearfish with a trident. Baltix hunts for other tributes. U.S. government runs away from Steve Harvey. Kane, Soup, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and Red hunt for tributes. I search for firewood, and Sam tries to sleep through the day. You judge people entirely off of the amount of hair? Really? So does that change based on if I'm bald or not for the time being? I'm not gonna try to kick you off. I'm just making it where it's more comfortable for you, sweetheart. You can lay on there, because I guess you won't give me a chance. And the fact that there was 1 cannon shot on day 3, and it's because Tornado died of dysentery. I think that makes it even better. Archduke Franz Ferdinand defeats Baltix in a fight, but spares its life. That is not a smart idea, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. You don't have to call me sweetheart, it's okay. Me pass. How you doing? The legend, welcome in. Hi, how you doing? Baby No Money. Oh wait, no, sorry. U.S. government tends to soup wounds. U.S. government wouldn't do that. Barbie starts a fire. Baby No Money receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Twitch and Reddit clips huddle for warmth. The JW congregation let YouTube into their shelter. I don't know why that's so funny. It's the fact that they don't like worldly shit, and I think that's even funnier. Sam Puckett stabs Steve Harvey when his back is turned. Oh no! No! Sam Puckett! I thought it'd be the Buttersock that would take him out. Damn. Mothix and Kane tell stories about themselves to each other. I would have a conversation with Kane. I would. Deserved. Steve Harvey's a bad person. I've heard things about Steve Harvey not being a good person. He was a meme, and that's why I tossed him in here. Because you know him, Steve Harvey. I also had Walter White. He died like day one. I think. Day one. Yeah, day one. Soup tries to sleep through the entire day. Oh, day 4, by the way. Soup tries to sleep. That was rough for me. Wow. Soup tries to sleep through the entire day. Barbie searches for firewood. What is coming out of my mouth? JW congregation, U.S. government, Sam Puckett, Twitch raid. Baltics campbell. It's hunting. Is chat alive? Chat is dead. Chat is dead. If I remember correctly, let me check when chat died. Chat died day 1, and it was because YouTube, Tornado, and Steve Harvey successfully ambushed and killed chat, Bingo from Bluey, and a toilet. You wouldn't die that early? Well, it's okay. Day 2, Tornado... Oh, wait. Night 2, Tornado died of dysentery. Dude died from old-timey disease. I mean, not really old-timey disease, because in this situation, yeah, you're surrounded by, like, diseases and shit, but old-timey disease. But yeah, okay, wait. Soup tries to sleep through the day. Barbie searches firewood. Baby No Money, blah, blah. Mothix overhears Kane and Reddit clips talking in the distance. Baby No Money receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. YouTube travels to higher ground, and Archduke Franz Ferdinand practices his archery. Guys, you know what happened to him? That's not funny. Sorry. I'd be the winner. Sure. Get yourself killed. Wait, you got yourself killed. We are chat. Yeah, no. I definitely ratted us out because they hate Logan sent me. Okay, one cannon shot can be heard. Steve Harvey, rest in pieces. Twitch destroys Mothix's supply. My supplies! No! Soup pushes YouTube off a cliff during a knife fight. Reddit Clips receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Baby No Money, Barbie, and the U.S. government track down and kill Kane. No! Baltics and Sam Puckett fight Archduke Franz Ferdinand and the JW congregation. Baltics and Sam Puckett survive. Guys! You just started World War II, Baltics and Sam Puckett. What the frick? And the JW congregation got taken out in the same blow. Oh no. This is domino effect. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tribute's families. Archduke 30 is... Oh, World War I. Darn it! I knew my history. I just don't know why I said World War... Oh, I know why I said World War II. I've been listening to a lot of... I've been listening to a lot of documentaries recently, mostly about Korean War and North Korea, but I've watched some ones that not overlapped, but by the same creators that were about World War II, and my brain halter. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you putting it like that. That was World War II. Okay, oopsies. I forgot. Archduke Ferdy was World War I. Oopsies. Baltics solos JW? No, Baltics didn't solo JW. Baltics and Sam Puckett fought... Oh, you're saying Baltics fought the JW congregation, and that Sam Puckett took out Archduke Franz Ferdinand. So are you saying Archduke Franz Ferdinand was taken out by a buttersock? I think that's what that means. Baltics decides not to go to the feast. This is from the next day of the feast. Soup, Mothix, Twitch, and Reddit Clips track down and kill the U.S. government. Ah. Yes! Sam Puckett decides not to go to the feast, and Baby No Money tracks down and kills Barbie. He said protect them dolls, but fuck that one. I mean, she's a little different. She's a different type of doll, but I thought that was... I think that's funny. Oh, this is good. This is good shit. Okay, day 5. Day 5, guys. Twitch injures themselves. Baltics thinks about home. Soup receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Malthix receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Red practices her archery. Baby No Money picks flowers. And Sam Puckett constructs a shack. I think it's really funny that, like, every so often they'll have, like, they picking flowers. They're looking around. They're looking at the night sky. If I win, that'd be great. I was kind of hoping, by the way, at the end, I was hoping that it would be the US government versus somebody, and that the US government would fight them and win, and I thought that'd be ironic. I'm just saying. But anyways. Ooh, we lost 6 people on the day of the feast. Ooh, day 5. That's rough. Night 5. Red Eclipse goes to sleep. Malthix and Sam Puckett sleep in shifts. Oh, I had a crush on her growing up, by the way. Because I was actually technically younger than Sam Puckett. Anyways, Baby No Money quietly hums. Soup lets Balthix into their shelter. Of course fucking Soup would. Of course Soup would love Balthix? Balthix is what I meant to say. And then Twitch cook their food before putting their fire out. Yeah. Red Eclipse decapitates Baby No Money with a sword on day 6. If Leon Kennedy was here, everybody would have already be dead except for him. I was gonna add him in, but I kind of forgot to. I was hurrying up. Hold on, wait. Red Eclipse decapitates Baby No Money with a sword, which already makes me sad. I discovered a river, but Twitch killed Balthix with a hatchet. And Soup was stalking Sam Puckett. That's a whole different problem. I don't know who I'm rooting for now, but Balthix is dead. And Baby No Money is dead also. Which, yeah, now I'm sad. I like both of them. I mean, obviously, I kiss Red, and I don't kiss Baby No Money. But I still like both of them. They're pretty cool. Yeah, Balthix is now dead. Sorry, Twitch killed that bitch. Too bad, so sad. Twitch did it. So basically, if you think about it, Twitch banned Balthix. Okay, so Baby No Money, Balthix. I salute to you. I miss you. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Proceed. Twitch tends to their wounds. Red Eclipse receives... Oh, on night 6, by the way. Is that in honor of Balthix? Okay. Red Eclipse receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Balthix is alive. Soup screams for help. Soup would. And Malthix and Sam Puckett tell stories about themselves to each other. Yes! I love that I'm hanging out with Sam Puckett. Oh, my cat's sleeping. Is she so cute? Malthix sprains their ankle running away from Red Eclipse on day 7. Soup thinks about home. Sam Puckett goes hunting, and Twitch discovers a river. Balthix, no, it's Balthix like without that second C, and it's referencing me being bald. Yeah, me running from Red is kind of funny. I like that. No cannon shots. So no one got killed day 7. Or morning 7. Red Eclipse is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Soup quietly hums. I question my sanity. I would. Sam Puckett screams for help, and Twitch cries themselves to sleep. Oh my god! Day 8, Malthix sets an explosive off, killing Red Eclipse. No! That's for Baby No Money. That's for Baby No Money. You decapitated Baby No Money. Landmine. Sorry. Sorry about that. Soup thinks about home, and Twitch steals from Sam Puckett while she isn't looking. Red, it was nice knowing you. Yeah, look, I got upset. Killed Baby No Money. I'm mad. Oh shit. Arena event. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the area. Malthix is sucked up into the hurricane, so I'm dead, I think? Yeah, I'm probably dead. Sam Puckett tries to save Soup from being sucked up in the hurricane, only to be sucked up as well. Are we all dead? Wait, everyone died. Oh no, Twitch? What? Twitch? Didn't expect Twitch to survive. Twitch never loses. I feel like I need to do this one again with the same thing, because come on. Twitch survived, Okay, let's see how many kills. So Twitch got 2 kills, Soup got 2 kills, got second place. Sam got 5 kills. I got 2 kills. Red got 3 kills. Baltics got 4 kills. So far, Sam Puckett's the absolute serial killer of everything here. Baby No Money got 2 kills. Barbie got 2 kills. Or 1 kill. U.S. government only has 1 kill. JW Congregation only has 1 kill, which, by the way, was the 3 babies in a trench coat. Archduke Franz Ferdinand had no kills. Okay, so the rest... Okay, didn't have kills. YouTube had 3 kills. Steve Harvey had 3 kills. Tornado had 3 kills. And I think that was it on that. Can I be my own tribute since you're the master? Oh, since you're the master baiter. His government only has 1 kill. How'd you know that this is how you know that it's fiction? Yeah, exactly. Oh, that exactly. Wait, this is the summary. JW congregation killed 3 babies in a trench coat with their own weapon. Oh, I love that. I love that. I don't love that, but I love that. Okay, let's load the season. Oh shit. Hold on. Okay. Let me save the season again. Okay, and then let me adjust the cast. I'm gonna put Twitch actually as non-binary because I like the idea of referring to them like as their own being. Chat also gets that. And then same with that one. And then a toilet still gets that. You know what? I'll put in Hope gets in here, and then Mifaz also gets to join because, you know, he's the legend. Well, you also get shoved in here. You get to go against the U.S. government. How does that feel? And the JW congregation. Doubters. Voices in my head are telling Leon Kennedy. Where should Leon Kennedy go? Who do we get rid of? I don't like the 3 babies in a trench coat. That idea is just so funny to me. Neuter, that's funny. You know, who can we toss out here? Oh, thank you for the resubscribe, me fast. Thank you, much appreciated. And you've been subscribed for 39 months. That's too many months, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I can add an extra district. I could. Hold on, wait. I could just add district. And then you said Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy. And then I don't know. Y'all, who's Chris Redfield? I don't know. With Leon, I don't know who. Do I know who that is? I don't think I know who that is. I do, but I don't. Oh, my cat just violently shook. Not really. She just shook her head and just scared me. Let's do. Oh, it's the other main guy. I don't know of him. Very hot man. I don't know of him. Wait. What if I add in somebody I don't like? There you go. We're adding in Mr. Beast. Because, you know, gotta toss in a few rich people. Or should I make that somebody else? I'm sorry that I don't know. I don't play Resident Evil. I even said that a few times. Got done killing a trio of nuggets after they fucked me up a bit. Oh, like the 3 babies in a trench coat? Do you have Mr. Beast? Or should I put in like... Yeah, I'll keep it Mr. Beast. Where's Solid Snake? I don't know. Oh, wait, there's a mistake. Oh. Mr. Beast. Where's Big Boss? I mean, do you want me to add Solid Snake? Search up Terraria Perfumed Guardians if you want. Where's Liquid Snake? I don't... Gas Snake. Solidus Snake. What? What? Okay, I need a sip of my water. I can't do this shit. By that, I just started chugging half my water. Venom snake. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something funnier because I don't want Mr. Beast in my life. Ah. Freddy. Sorry. Freddy Fazbear. Nice. Submit. There's an issue. Must set District 13's name. I have it set. But I have it set. Edit. Oh, their name. Okay. Just District 13. That's the problem. We're good. They're all... Wait, Metal Gear is such a goofy-ass game series. Wait, oh, those are all real characters? What? Get Ping Nerd. It's images of Chris Renfield when you have the time. Let me see. You put chat. Not my type, but that's fair. That's not my type. If I have to like a man, it's either a twink or it's a man that aged like a fine wine. Those are the options. Anyways, so we're back in it again. We did add District 13 in, so that means we also, not only do we have Poke and Mifas in District 12, we have Leon Kennedy and Freddy Fazbear. And let's just see what happens. So tributes stand on their podiums, horn sounds, Poke runs away. Sam Puckett grabs a shovel. YouTube takes a spear from inside the cornucopia. Steve Harvey runs away from the cornucopia. JW congregation gathers as much food as they can. Of course they would. Three babies in a trench coat runs away. Shadow the Hedgehog runs away. Chat runs away. Freddy Fazbear sets an explosive off, killing Tornado and Alicia. Holy shit, Freddy Fazbear already has a kill count of 2. Oh. Sent the nuggets on Discord? What nuggets? From what you were eating? Oh, no, you were just... Wait, what? The nuggets in question, and it's... Oh, yeah. The boss. I see what you're talking about. My brain was like, oh, you're eating. I know what you're talking about now. But anyways, we got the Freddy Fazbear. Killed 2 people. Bingo. Ran away. Walter White killed Dust. Rest in peace. Holy shit. Twitch runs away. Mifast runs away. Sky runs away. Baltics gathers as much food, so I'm assuming JW congregation and Baltics are going to be in a little bit of a fight. Red Eclipse and Archduke Franz Ferdinand fight for a bag. Archduke Franz Ferdinand gives up and retreats. Of course you would. Baby No Money grabs a jar of fishing bait while Soup gets fishing gear. Mothix runs away. Leon Kennedy gathers as much food, obviously. U.S. government runs away. I'm surprised the U.S. government didn't try to take a bunch of food. Or, like, claim land or some shit. And then Kane gathers as much food. Now I need to fight their mother. Huh? Oh, the boss. Oh. Can't believe you wouldn't ping Mon. It's true. Yeah, wait, yeah, why would you ping me? What the fuck? No, I don't care. As in, like, I'm just not gonna respond if I don't, want to respond. Be fine. That wouldn't happen. You would have pulled a FNAF 3 on Fazbear? What? Fair point. We would all do that. Oh, no. Tornado, you're saying that? No. You would not pull a FNAF 3. Actually, you would. I could see you do that. GW congregation sets off an explosive killing. Why do they keep killing the 3 babies in a trench coat? Holy shit, the JW congregation killed off 3. The 3 babies, well, technically 5, if you think about it. The 3 babies in a trench coat, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Walter White. JW congregation now has a kill streak, or not kill streak, no, technically kill streak, a kill count of 3. Mothic stabs Bingo. Bingo! Steve Harvey hears Poke and Sky in the distance. Leon Kennedy chases Baltics. Yeah, he would. Freddy Fazbear fishes. Red Eclipse receives a hatchet. Mifast, Twitch, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and Sam Puckett raid Kane while he sleep his camp. While it's hunting. Not while he sleeps. YouTube, Soup, and Baby No Money hunt for other tributes. Chat sees smoke rising in the distance, but Decides not to investigate. That's just moth smoking again. I don't know why that's my first thought. And U.S. government receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Excuse me? So you get free healthcare, but we don't. Sorry. 7 cannon shots heard in the distance, everyone. We're saluting for them. Tornado, Alicia, Dust, 3 babies in a trench coat, Shadow the Hedgehog, Walter White, and Bingo. Rest in peace, those 7 tributes. That's District 7, District 6, District 3, District 4, District 11, District 8, and District 10. So far, no districts that have been completely wiped out. That's something. Twitch convinces Mothix not to kill them, only to kill them instead. Twitch killed me? This game isn't fun anymore. Twitch killed me! That's bullshit. Sam Bucket questions for sanity. Freddy Fazbear receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Archduke Franz Ferdinand receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Leon Kennedy starts a fire. Baltics and chat hold hands. I need to screenshot that. I need to specifically get that little one right there. There we go. Like that. There we go. That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Let me put that into our server. There you go, guys. There you go. Okay. Skylar Soul loses sight of where she is. Kane dies from hunger. Kane, you can't do that. U.S. government and Baby No Money huddle for warmth. No, Baby No Money would not cuddle with the U.S. government.
I want to lick Leon Kennedy's arms. Woo.
Don't we all want to lick Leon Kennedy's arms? Why do you spell like that? Kennedy's. YouTube destroys soup supplies while they're asleep. That's so mean. Poke loses sight of where he is. JW congregation receives clean water from an unknown sponsor, probably from another JW. Red Eclipse stays awake all night. Steve Harvey quietly hums, and Mifast attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Wow. The fact that Twitch kills me upsets me. You want to lick a lot more than his arms? Logan. Me first. I need to get to Leon first. I'm sorry I woke you up, cat. Oh, she's covering her eyes. Oh, she's so cute. Guys, I don't know how to feel. Right now, I'm trying to think of Leon Kennedy, and I look over, my cat looks adorable, and I am having a wild, like, 0 to 100 to 0 to 100 to 0 to 100. No, Ma, you're, okay, look, you might be a Resident Evil fan first, but no, me, Sloth, are we fighting over Leon Kennedy? Guys, I just want to lick his arms. I just want to kiss his face. I just want him to break my skull with his thighs. Chat, Baby No Money, U.S. government, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, hunt for other tributes. JW congregation, Sam Bucket, Soup, Mifast, and Poke, hunt for other tributes. So we have 2 big groups of people that are just searching to kill people. You've been watching Resident Evil for like 8 years. I haven't really gotten into any of it. Red's shown me a few things. The only thing I've properly seen is the unnecessary backflips. Or at least there's one unnecessary backflip. That makes me laugh so hard. You want to look first? Guys, there's enough of this digital man to go around. You can have your photos and I can have my photos. We can both dream. Neither of us are going to end up licking Leon Kennedy's arms. It's fine. We'll be fine in the end. We're all sad and alone. I mean, I may have a girlfriend and I love her very much and I want to kiss her, but I also want to lick Leon Kennedy's arms. Hey, Mifast, I know you know my mom. Please don't tell her about this. I just thought it'd be really funny to mention that. Please don't tell her about this. I can't explain this to my mother. Thank you. Steve Harvey sprains his ankle while running away from Baltics. Leon Kennedy chases Twitch. Yes! Get payback for me! Red Eclipse picks flowers. I would never admit to anything. Fair. If I had the power to bring one fictional character to real life, it would be Leon. I don't know who it would be for me. I have an idea, but that's for me to know, and for you to never find out. Freddy Fazbear receives explosive from an unknown sponsor, and Skylar Soul diverts YouTube attention, and then runs away. That's something. Tell us. Oh, hi, kitty. You stretching? Okay. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Mothix, District 1, and Kane, District 9. Cat peer pressure? What? Mifaz said that they would never, like, that he would never admit to anything. He meant, like, he wouldn't, I'm pretty sure he meant that he would never tell my mom anything. Or that he won't admit to if he would tell my mom something or not. He knows my mother. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe I'm fucking lying. Maybe I think it's funny. Guys, am I funny? Check the poll below. Let me know if you find me funny. Check me out on twitch.tv/MouthXLive. If you enjoy this content, I don't know, I'm not doing that. Oh, which fictional character would you bring to life? No. I'm not telling you. No comment. Steve Harvey throws a knife into Red Eclipse's head. Steve Harvey just clonked Red. What the frick? Vote questions his sanity. YouTube tends to their wounds. Baltics, Twitch, and Sky discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. How much money? Not enough. Freddy Fazbear begs for JW Congregation to kill him. They refuse and keep Freddy Fazbear alive. Mefast receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Leon Kennedy and Sam Puckett hold hands. Why can't that be me? I want that to be me! Me! Chad sets off sets an explosive off, killing baby no money. Guys! 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 The JW keeping Freddy Fazbear alive. I mean, yeah. I also love the US government questions their sanity. Immediately underneath that is Archduke Franz Ferdinand tries to sing himself to sleep. And Soup sets up camp for the night. I had too much. Wait, I had too much. Mom, that was the only way. Wait, what? Oh, Baby No Money dead. Oh, okay. You had too much about me talking about Baby No Money. I love Baby No Money. Baby No Money is so cool. I don't know him super well, but I've seen his content, and he seems like a very chill guy, and he makes very good music. And the song Antidepressants, and the song Bing Bong, and the song Mary Poppins, always are going in like through my head, like it's elevator music, so it's kind of like constantly echoing but kind of far away, but it's those 3 songs coming from different directions that I hear at all times in my brain, and it's just dependent on which one I would like to tune in on it for a little bit. Fish, read it better, please. What? You didn't say much. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I suck. Oh, don't make me bald. I'm reading a lot. My brain don't work. I have been up. Oh, this morning I had a rough start to work. I set my alarm last night. Googly eyes. Oh, I forgot to set up my hold on. Let me give myself head pats so I can fix this real quick. But the gender of the day is brain no work and an empty, like empty head, but all not fully empty because you hear music. That he does look very googly. Love dust just permanently in my. I mean, I could just I don't know how you're living this long. I don't know. Let me give myself head pads so I can fix this. Enable. Okay. Test. Hold on. The reason he's permanently in my arms is because he's not in his own separate thing. And then since he's not in his own separate thing, I can't just have him on his own, so he's just in my arms. Except for when I'm like not streaming. If I'm recording something, I'll put him down. Well, okay, this is now in my face, but I'll put him down. Not like a old yeller out back. I'm saying like I just put him on the floor. Or up technically. I mean, he flies up a little bit. That's gross. Baltic sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. Poke receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. JW Congregation receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Twitch goes hunting. Leon Kennedy discovers a river. Don't put dust down. I'm going to... Watch out, guys. I'm pissed off. And Dust, you're the first one. Anyways, but Twitch goes hunting. Leon Kennedy discovers a river. Steve Harvey receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. YouTube receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. A lot of sponsors now. Wow, shit. There's at least 4 that I've seen so far. Right now. Freddy Fazbear constructs a shack. Chat sprains their ankle while running away from Sky. Of course, y'all would be running from a mod. Sam Puckett runs away from the US government. Yeah, I mean, she's not allowed in a lot of states. Archduke Franz Ferdinand just picks flowers. Soup thinks about home. Mifas picks flowers.
Why is water so goddamn soggy? It's everywhere.
We love Soggy Whopper. Rest in peace, Red Eclipse and Baby No Money. I didn't even fully see that. Where was that? They're not in this? So was that because of night 2? Yeah, that was going... Okay. Anyways, I was making sure. Did I hear Whopper, Whopper, Whopper? Huh? The Whopper, 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 Junior, Double, Triple, Whopper. Is that what we're talking about? I won't run from a mod. Well, yeah, no, you're not doing anything. Okay, fair. Fair. But most of the other chat members would. Or more specifically, Logan. I'm kidding. Baltics and YouTube huddle for warmth. Of course they would. Of course. Twitch just goes to sleep. Poke, Sam Puckett, Leon Kennedy, and Freddy Fazbear tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. I'm imagining Poke just around with Sam Puckett, Leon Kennedy, and Freddy Fazbear. Just maybe like around a fire, making s'mores. JW congregation attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Soup thinks about home. Archduke Franz Ferdinand tries to treat his infection. Mifast tries to sing himself to sleep. Sky wakes from nightmares. Oh, awoken by nightmares. Chat poisons the US government drink. They drink it and die. Oh, screenshot. That's what I need. That's what I need. Oh, that's good. That's good. I can't breathe. Oh, I don't know, but whatever's best. Whatever's faster. Oh, that was good. That was good shit. Thanks, guys. Steve Harvey thinks about home. Oh, YouTube and me fast split up to search for resources. Spider Lily. Oh, it does sound cooler. What is Spider Lily? I'm gonna have to do my research. Just out of curiosity, not out of actual trying to poison somebody. Baltics, Chat, and Steve Harvey hunt for other tributes. Leon Kennedy constructs a shack. Oh, my eye. There's something in my eye!
Nuclear bomb balls.
Nuclear bomb balls. Ah. There's an eyelash in my eye. I can feel it. You're not supposed to be in my eye. You're supposed to protect... I got it out. I don't know if that's the only one, though. I feel another thing. Ah. Spider makes power, hallucinogenics, and madness boost. That's kind of cool, though. Oh, are you telling me that could be, like, my final high? I'm kidding. Ah, my eye. Anyways, YouTube and MeFast split up for resources. Baltics, Chat, and Steve Harvey hunt for tributes. Leon Kennedy constructs a shack. JW Congregation receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. God, just constantly getting sponsors. There is something in my eye! Oh, I blame the US government. Okay, Chat got to them first. It's fine. Okay. Ow. Freddy Fazbear accidentally steps on a landmine. Soup is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Twitch, Skylar, or Sky, pardon me. I mean Skylar. Oh, I spelled Skylar wrong. Skyer. Guys, nobody told me that Skyer. Sky, Sam Puckett, and Poke raid Archduke Franz Ferdinand's camp while he's hunting. US government is dead, blame somebody else. Okay, the JW congregation. I blame the JW congregation. Yay, Freddy Fazbear dead. No one can read that except for you? Huh? Oh, the text is super. Oh, wait, I didn't even think about that. Hold on. How do I zoom in? Control plus, 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 and then F11 specifically so that I can. Can I move over? No? Okay. Minus. We'll just do that, I guess. Better. Yeah, I know you're old. That's fine. Anyways, Sam Puckett, you guys, y'all raid Franz Ferdinand's camp. Two Canadian shouts can be heard in the distance. The U.S. government and Freddy Fazbear. I'm sorry. That's such a funny statement to be like, two people died today. The U.S. government and Freddy Fazbear. Rest in peace. Leon Kennedy looks into the night sky at night on night 4. Soup is awoken by nightmares. The JW congregation climbs a tree to rest. Mefast and chat tell stories about themselves to each other. Steve Harvey, YouTube, Twitch, and Baltics tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Why YouTube and Twitch are becoming friends again in this. Sky is thinking about home. Sam Puckett receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. Archduke Franz Ferdinand passes out from exhaustion, and Poke receives an explosive. Wow. Who gave Poke an explosive? That's bad. Who gave Sam Puckett an explosive? Leon is just thinking about life. I'm thinking about Leon. Sky collects fruit from a tree on day 5. Twitch dies from hypothermia. Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Leon Kennedy hunt for tributes. Whoa. Whoa. Chat discovers a river. Baltic searches for firewood. YouTube convinces Poke not to kill them, only to kill him instead. What? YouTube killed Poke. No, YouTube killed Poke. So now YouTube has access to a explosive. I don't know if they'll count that though. Poke, you're dead. Rest in peace. L. Mefast steals from the JW congregation while they aren't looking. I just imagine Mefast walking up and be like, mine. You see the CEO of McDonald's pathetically. It was so funny. Dude kept calling the burger a product and then took the tiniest fucking bite of the burger. Or sorry, of the product. He took the tiniest bite of it and he was like, I like it. I saw the guy who was the Smashburger CEO and he looked more excited to eat it. He took a big bite and then he went big and he even said like, oh, good burger, etc., etc. And he goes, big bite for a good burger. And like everyone's dogging on the McDonald's CEO. Other CEOs of different burger chains are dogging on him. And it's so funny. Oh, you're dead? You're gonna dip? I get it. I'm gonna make it realistic. I think he spat it out. He probably did when he was done. The fact, I looked at the TikTok, by the way, out of curiosity. I looked at specifically McDonald's TikTok where like the CEO would post stuff. And I'm pretty sure from what I remember, he keeps referring to new food and new stuff like that as just product. And it's so uncomfortable. To stream, not IRL. I'm okay. I get, you're good. I'm not judging. No, but I don't know. And then what I don't like, by the way, about TikTok, which sucks, and I feel like I'm gonna post something about this on something else in general, but how come that like I get excited because I see like people interacting in the comments of people's TikToks and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. People are like having funny like memes, etc. They're interacting with each other. They're using the internet as intended for communication and information. It might not always be the correct information or the right type of communication, but some of it is wholesome or fun or funny or just poking fun at things and having fun in general. And I looked at this one TikTok that was like this English teacher who was dancing or whatever, and it was just like a normal dance. He was just doing his thing, right? And it wasn't anything inappropriate. It literally just said like essays are due on Sunday by 11:59. And it was him just telling his students in a different way, connecting with them, hey, by the way, and having fun with it and just being like, but that's when and he's like, just post it on Canva, like do your thing. Like it was sweet, right? He was just trying to connect with the kids. I go into the comments. I see a meme that's kind of funny. It's a dog sitting in front of a computer, wearing small, like the thin glasses, leaned down on the nose. And what the comment said was, I'm ready to turn in my essay. And I thought that was funny. And then I realized the person who sent that was Microsoft Education. Thank you for the cheese. Microsoft Education. And then I immediately unliked it because for me, it feels so soulless coming from a company. I understand that somebody behind the screen there. I understand that is somebody who is getting paid to do that. But it feels so weird the way that it's done in the comments from big companies like that. Smaller companies, I somewhat understand. And they're mostly just doing this because Wendy's did pretty well with like roasting people online, that they just kind of like rode on that. And then you saw what Duolingo did to themselves when they started making everything like, sorry, I hit my thing. When they made everything AI. My guy pulled 18 million last year. Feel free to shit on my name and still pay me that money. Fair. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Thank you. But yeah, oh, daily trinket. What? You got another daily trinket. Hi, Busta. Hi. No, but like, it feels soulless coming from a big corporation. It would be different if somebody... Fish! Even if they have a fake face to the name of the company, it doesn't feel... You know what I mean? Like, that's a corporation talking. That's the CEO talking to the shareholders, talking to the people below them, talking to their spouses, getting decisions to make that trickles down and affects the people who are the percentage of people that actually keep the company afloat. And I just think it's weird. You redeemed gender of the day. I did say what it was. I said it's empty brain and uh empty brain and music playing from 3 different directions. It was the Baby No Money situation, but in my head, and then that is it today. That's also still how it feels, yes. I have people micro slob. I've heard it as micro slop. It's so funny. And they don't like it. They hate it. You're right. They hate being called micro slop. But it is. It's micro slop. And I'm saying that even with a Windows computer. I'm pissed that I have a Windows computer. I'm pissed that so many things that I need to run for VTubing, for content creation, things like that, run specifically on Windows. And then some of them don't have other options, and it sucks. It's probably an ad or something. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Oh, microwaved. Anyways, so guys, so Sky collects fruit. Twitch dies from hypothermia, as we said. Poke convinces not to kill. Okay, Mifast steals from the congregation. Sam Puckett is unable to convince Steve Harvey not to kill her. So Steve Harvey killed Sam Puckett. Whew. Soup receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. The existence of microslop implies the existence of macroslop. Wait, what would macro... Is there any company that's macro something? Is there a company that's macro something? And are they bad? Are they a bad company? 3 cannon shots heard in the distance. Twitch, District 5, Poke, District 12, and Sam Puckett, District 8. Macro D's nuts. um, that was so funny. Proceed. Sorry. Chat cooks their food before putting their fire out. YouTube questions their sanity. I forgot about Leon Kennedy. Leon Kennedy and Sky talk about tributes that are still alive, or talks about the tributes still alive. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, Steve Harvey, and Baltics discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Mefast, JW Congregation, and Soup sleep in shifts. Mefast stole from the JW Congregation. And I didn't know Soup got into this mix. Okay, so the feast happens. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, memoirs from the tribute's families. Yeah, but I also said I said yoink, so it's legit. This guy better go far. He's right there in all of his glory. Oh, better go for that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Sky wouldn't though. I just realized, no, Sky wouldn't. Sky is asexual, aromantic. Sky has no interest in that. Sky would be like, you're fit. You're really fit. If anything, Sky'd be like, hey, I have some friends. Yeah. No, but I love how Meatfast basically went, I'm gonna steal from the JW congregation, but I'm not gonna tell them. We're gonna hang out afterwards. Sleeping shifts, even. The cornucopia is replenished, as we said, blah, blah, blah. Meatfast, Skylar Soul, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and YouTube team up to grab food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs. Leon Kennedy takes a staff leaning against the cornucopia. That's all he needs. Baltix shoots an arrow at Chat, but misses and kills the JW congregation instead. So Baltix attempted to take out Chat, but ended up taking out an entire congregation. There goes the cult. Unga bunga. Soup shoots a poisonous blow dart at Steve Harvey's neck, slowly killing him. That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. That tracks. All they need is manly man hands. I know. Baltics. Yeah. Well, no, I think that was in the last one, right? I think that was in the last one. But Soup is taking out Steve Harvey in a very sad and slow death. It's a really slow death, I guess. Day 6. Soup chases Baltics. Chat, YouTube, Sky, Meefast, and Archduke Franz Ferdinand hunt for other tributes. And Leon Kennedy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. I'm not gonna fall for that, Sloth. I'm not. Ha, I'm better than that. I'm better than that, huh? I don't know why I'm targeting you guys. I'm so sorry. You guys are victims of me. I don't know why I'm gonna like that. Two cannon shots can be heard from the distance. The JW congregation from District 10 and Steve Harvey from District 11. Whoa, whoa, oh. Sky repeatedly stabs YouTube to death with size? That's on night 6. Holy crap. I will get you mod. I will. You do on very rare occasion. I'm willing to victim. I'm a willing victim though. That's a fair mood. That's me with Leon Kennedy. Anyway, so Chat, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, Meefast, and Baltix tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Leon Kennedy begs Soup to kill him. They refuse, keeping Leon Kennedy alive. This is not fake. I think Leon is just like, I need to get out of this shit. I would need to get out of this shit too. I am. Let me send this to Soup. Oh, ad break in 1 minute. Ad break in 1 minute. If you guys wanna, get out, not have to deal with ad breaks, I'll admit, I fell for that. I have Discord open, so I thought I mispressed something. And I fell for that. That was my fault. I deserved that. Let me... Is this Soup? Yeah, this is Soup. Soup. But yeah, no, the ads feel... Yeah, no, they do, and I'm sorry. I promise you I haven't upped it. I'm going based off of what I can... I have it turned up to the point that, like, pre-rolls aren't supposed to run, and I adjusted it where pre-rolls are not supposed to run. I'm sorry. 3 minutes. I think it is 3 minutes. If not, it's like 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And it's been an hour and 11 minutes. And it's basically every 30 minutes, it's a 15 minute, or not 15 minute, a 1 minute and 30 second ad, or 15-second ad break. Yeah, 1 minute and 30 second. 1 minute and 30 second. Why'd I say that? I can't do math. I've been doing math all day. My brain turned off when I got home. Sky and Leon Kennedy hunt for tributes. Meefast and Chat fight Archduke Franz Ferdinand and Soup. Meefast and Chat survive. Soup and Archduke Franz Ferdinand are dead because of Meefast and Chat. Guys. Ad break started. And Baltix discovers a cave. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Yeah, Soup's dead now. Soup's dead. Yeah, you are ruthless. You are truly ruthless. I sent that other one to Soup, and now I'm sending this one where Soup dies. I'm sending that to Soup as well. I think Soup needs to be updated on this. But I'm glad Leon Kennedy is still doing fine. You're doing all the... Yeah, you don't run. You're going full in, full force. Ever being for themselves. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm trying not to hiccup. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. YouTube from District 5. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, District 6. And Soup from District 2. Rest in peace. Mifast receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Sky climbs a tree to rest. Leon Kennedy falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Chat climbs a tree to rest, and Baltics questions its sanity. Leon Kennedy's dead, guys. Sorry. Leon Kennedy is dead. Who will win, 1 guy or 100 gorillas? Gorillans? Well, first of all, the gorillas. If you're saying the 1 gorilla versus 100 guys, that's actually really tough. Cracks, Leon is a loser of that franchise. No! Me! Leon is good man. He is a good man. He's not a loser. He's a good man. Who's still alive? Oh, you're still okay. You're still alive, but so is Sky and Chat and Baltics. So you're going up against some wild cards here. You're writing a 1-star review. Never watching again. No, wait, no. Hey, no. Just because Leon died doesn't mean anything. It's fine. Chat constructs a shack and Baltics fishes and Mifast scares Sky off on day 8. Okay, guys. What do we... Oh, fallen tributes. Yep, Leon Kennedy, District 13. Heard in the distance. Rest in peace. As the masturbator. Masturbator is not... That's not the masturbator. That's the legend. Poke is dead. Mifast is the legend. Yeah, Poke has been dead. Poke's been dead for a bit. Baltics receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Bad idea. Mifast receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Chat dies trying to escape the arena, and Sky cries herself to sleep. Chat, you killed yourselves. You killed yourselves. Baltics explores the arena on day 9. Sky explores the arena, and Mifast tries to sleep through the entire day. Guy's crying because, I mean, not really. I think Sky at that point is just like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. I really think that's what it is. Nope, I knew that it was the sound pop up because I happened to see the event feed pop up and see that the Discord join sound. I'm not falling for this. I'm not. I'm better than that. You can't get me like that. Indeed. Monstrous Hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Baltic stabs Mifast and then pushes him close enough to the Hurricane to suck him in. Mifast, you're dead. It's Baltics versus Sky now because Sky survives. Yes! I might do one more after this, either with the same people or just adjust a few things. Yeah, Mifast, sorry. You survived, though, to the final 3. That is really good out of 26 people. Or 26 entities. You ran out of points, so you did last longer than Chat. 2 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Chat, District 9, and Mifast, District 12. Skylar's soul severely injures Baltics and puts it out of its misery. Sky wins. Sky wins the Hunger Games. That's actually wild. Twitch won the first one, and then Sky wins the second one. If I was in full control of the chat congregation, are we calling the chat congregation? Am I gonna have to be like congregation? Like, what? Let's see. Mifast had 2 kills, Baltics had 2 kills, Sky had 2 kills, Chat had 4 kills. Y'all, you also got the US government, so that's pretty interesting. Leon Kennedy didn't kill anybody, but Soup had 1. YouTube had 1. Archduke Franz Ferdinand didn't get anyone. Steve Harvey had 2. The JW congregation had 3, which they also killed the 3 babies in a trench coat before. Maybe if I misused the word. chat combined into one being. I mean, I think that's fine. It works. Baltics had the only kill that mattered. Heartless. I know. I know. We still doing the cult stuff here or not? Yeah, it depends. Depends on the vibe. Kind of. Yes and no. Sometimes. I don't know. I don't know, because it can be on a weird fine line. I think it's kind of funny, but some people, there was one person online, by the way, who like literally straight up created a cult, even said actively that it was a cult, got people to join, and then actually kind of turned it into a cult. So it's actually pretty scary. A little better. Yeah, I mean, Sam Puckett didn't have any kills. Poke didn't have any kills. Twitch had 1. Freddy Fazbear had 2. U.S. government did not have any. So you know this is fake. This is fiction. Baby No Money did not have any. Red Eclipse did not have any. Kane did not have any. I had 1. That's how you can tell it's fiction. I have more than that. Bingo has 0. Walter White has 1. Shadow the Hedgehog has 0. That's all you also know it's not true. 3 Babies in a Trench Coat didn't have any, obviously, and same with Dust, Alicia, and Tornado. Wow. 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 I'm going to simulate one more time. And let's see how this goes. And that's probably going to be the last time I'm going to do this. Can I manage the events? What does that do? Oh, wait. No. I'm going to... I can... Advanced options? Okay. Let's go back and back. Okay. I'm at Goog. Goog. Why isn't it listed by amount of kills? Leon Kennedy. Oh, I already wiped past it. Oopsies. Sorry, guys. Sorry. And yeah, I don't know why it was listed by amount of kills. I don't know. Anyways, let's proceed. The tributes stand on their podiums. Okay, so wipe all that shit, guys. That was a very weird dream. So we're going to get into this now. This is the true ending. As tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Baltics grabs a jar of fishing bait while Poke grabs the fishing gear. Master Baiter at it again. Master Baiter hanging out with Baltics. JW congregation runs away from the cornucopia. Archduke Franz Ferdinand runs away. Mifas, U.S. government, and Chat get into a fight. Mifas triumphantly kills both. Mifas took out Chat and the U.S. government in one go. Mifas killed U.S. government and Chat. Fuck off, Chat. Not only that, but Mifas took down the entirety of the U.S. government and the entirety of Chat together and just said, fuck you guys, I'm winning. That is kind of impressive. Soup runs away. 3 babies in a trench coat finds a backpack full of camping equipment. Sky grabs a backpack and retreats. Oh, I forgot to change the name. Whatever. Bingo runs away. Kane rips a mace out of YouTube's hands. Baby No Money scares off Tornado. We'll get you someday. Last time I let Sloth control the chat being. Honestly, with trolling the U.S. government, it's never been weaker. You have a point. You have a point. Look, I'm not just saying this to be political. He is an idiot. He's running it like one of his 2 casinos that he's bankrupt. I said what I said. Not just that he's a bad person, but the other aspects make it even worse. Anyway, no, you won't. You just start an ad break. No. Mifast will get away from you, if anything. Free from the ad break. Want a break from the ads? I'm just adjusting my phone. Okay. Ad time. Okay, guys. Sorry. It's ad time. It's ad time. See ya. Sorry. You 30-second ad break. Thanks. Thank you, Mifast. I can only do that so often. I forgot I have to add a, what is it called? What is it called? A cooldown. I have to add a cooldown to that at some point because I can only do it. Yeah, thank you. I can only do it. I don't know. I think it's 5 minutes, within 5 minutes apart, but I could be wrong on that. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, let's just keep going. So, Soup runs away, 3 babies in a trench coat, blah, 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 blah. Kane rips out the maze. Baby No Money scares off Tornado. Shadow the Hedgehog runs away. Dust finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Alicia scares off Walter White. From the cornucopia. Sam runs away. Red Eclipse runs away. Freddy Fazbear scares Leon Kennedy away. Steve Harvey shoots an arrow at Twitch, but misses and kills. I died! Day 1! It might be 10 or 15. I just can't. Oh, you just can't start stream with it. Okay. I mean, I know that at least, but I didn't know. I mean, it's probably 10 or 15. Probably 15. Can you add a redeem that lets us time out someone of our choice for no reason in particular? If I did that, it would have to be a shit ton of points. And yes, Moth and Chat did die. You can't afford it, Logan. Anyways, I don't like that Steve Harvey killed me. Kane overhears Red and 3 babies in a trench coat talking in the distance. Poke discovers a cave. Leon Kennedy runs away from Bingo. Mivas and Baltix work together for the day. Shadow the Hedgehog sets off an explosive, killing Tornado, Steve Harvey, the JW Congregation, and Twitch. Holy shit. That was 4 in one go. Tornado's now gone. So is Steve Harvey, the entirety of the JW Congregation, and the entirety of Twitch. Every time I'm in chat, you're slapping Moth with cheese or fish. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. You're doing it a lot. And you use the dust a lot, too. But you're also here a lot. They are cheap redeems, comparatively. You hate that hedgehog? Hi, Tornado. Oh, and Bald. Yeah, Bald. Fish and cheese are only 100. Bald is 200? 500? I don't know. 300? Soup and Walter White work together for the day. Sam Puckett discovers a river. Baby No Money sprains his ankle while running away from dust. Archduke Franz Ferdinand receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Freddy Fazbear chases YouTube. Sky sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate, and Alicia collects fruit from a tree. I'm glad you guys are having fun with the follow age. Yeah, almost a year. Wow. Wow. So the US government, District 4, passed. Chat, District 9, passed. Mothix, District 1, passed. Tornado, District 7, passed. Steve Harvey, District 11, passed. Steve Harvey killed me and then died. JW Congregation, District 10, passed. And Twitch, District 5, passed. Follow age, yep. 5 years, 1 month, 1 hour. Thank you, Mivas. Thank you. 5 years is crazy. I think that's... Yeah, that's a long while. I mean, that's basically almost the entirety of the time that I've been streaming. Almost. On Twitch specifically. He's slightly old. Slightly. Hey, Baby No Money let Poke into his shelter on night 1. Poke, you lucky duck. You get to hang out with Baby No Money. Kane begs for Dust to kill it, but they refuse, keeping Kane alive. Dust showed mercy. Dust does not normally show mercy. Next, I disagree with this one. Soup cooks their food before putting their fire out. Sky loses sight of where she is. Freddy Fazbear and Walter White run into each other but decide to have a truce for the night. Alicia, Baltic, Sam Puckett, and Bingo sleep in shifts. Meatfast convinces 3 babies in a trench coat to snuggle with him. Shadow the Hedgehog, YouTube, and Leon Kennedy cheerfully sing songs together. Archduke Franz Ferdinand thinks about home, and Red Eclipse tries to start a fire, but it's unsuccessful. This is so funny, actually. I like this. Yo, this is so dumb. Cancel, guys. Baby No Money and Poke split up to search for resources on day 2. So, hey, we're just ignoring what happened in the night. It's fine. Nothing happened. Nothing inappropriate happened. Screenshot that? No, I'm gonna be a little nice to the legend here. It's funny. It's funny. Don't get me wrong. Okay? But you don't bite the hand that feeds you. I say in a joking tone, of course. You know. But what I'm saying is, I'm not gonna be too mean. You disagree. That's fair. That's fair. It's funny from the fact that you're like, why the fuck did those two just happen to set up in that layout there in one of the options of words, not words, of one of the events. I don't think being FC. I covered my mouth for the record. That's fair. Pretty Fazbear and Kane, Leon Kennedy, and Baltix raid Alicia's camp while she's hunting. Archduke Franz Ferdinand begs Shadow the Hedgehog to kill him. He reluctantly obliges, killing Archduke Franz Ferdinand. Shadow the Hedgehog single-handedly started World War I. I know MeFast existed 0 times in the entirety of those files. I'm glad. I'd be a little concerned if MeFast showed up ever. If you do watch every ad, so you make 10 cents from me every stream. I mean, yeah. Thanks for the 10 cents. I actually appreciate it though. I really do appreciate that I can earn a little bit of stuff on the side while, you know, hanging out and, you know, vibing with you guys. Saying or something. I don't like being vulnerable. This is dumb. Walter White cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. MeFast diverts Sky's attention. Red Eclipse forces 3 babies in a trench coat to kill Bingo or Soup. It decides to kill Bingo. Soup gets to live another day. Sam Puckett accidentally steps on a landmine. Oh, Sam Puckett's dead. Dust spears YouTube in the abdomen. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, Dust only saw mercy for Kane, but said, fuck YouTube. Yeah, rip Walter White. 5 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, District 6. Walter White, District 8. Bluey, District 10. Or not Bluey, pardon me. Bingo from Bluey, District 10. Sam Puckett, District 8. And YouTube, District 5. I can see everyone's statuses right now. Deceased, alive. Okay, so I can see the layouts. That's kind of cool. Back to this. Proceed. W Dust, yeah. Yeah. Get the job done. Sky, Leon Kennedy, Bald Dix, and Red Eclipse tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. Wait, who is Red? Oh, my partner, Red Eclipse. My partner. Yeah. That's her name.
YouTube deserved it in winning this shit.
It's okay. Yeah, YouTube deserved it. Dust is winning. I'm winning this shit. No, it's okay. Yeah, Red, that's my partner, and that's why I was, really upset when Red apparently decapitated Baby No Money in one of the other runs. And then, I got revenge because I ended up killing Red, apparently. Yeah, you know Red. Sky, Leon Kennedy, Baltics, and Red Eclipse tell each other stories to lighten the mood. Alicia, one of my friends, attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Soup, also one of my friends, begs Dust to kill them. They refuse and keep Soup alive. Dust would not kill Soup. Dust would not do that. But this seems very accurate, and I'm going to screenshot that because I think Soup would like that. Soup would find that funny. Soup would like knowing that this is what would happen. I'm just randomly sending these to Soup. Okay. We're good. Alternate timeline. Red killed Baby No Money. Oh. Okay. I mean, yeah. Are you saying IRL or in this game? MeFast tends to his wounds. 3 babies in a trench coat, goes to sleep. And Kane fends Baby No Money, Poke, and Freddy Fazbear away from its fire. Shadow the Hedgehog cries himself to sleep. He does not like that he started World War I. He's not liking this. He's not happy. Aren't we all sad? Day 3, Baltics discovers a river. Sky attacks Red, but she manages to escape. Sky attempted to kill Red, but Red took off. Poke, Leon Kennedy, and Freddy Fazbear successfully ambush and kill Baby No Money, Dust, and MeFast. Holy shit! Poke, Leon Kennedy, and Freddy Fazbear just took out Dust and MeFast, who were the ones who have been, like, pretty on top of, like, killing people or getting away from things. And Baby No Money, who I love, respectfully. Soup tries to spear a fish with a trident. Technically, if the multiverse theory is a real thing, there's a universe where Red kills Baby No Money. I mean, you have a point, technically. Leon did all the work. Poke and Freddy Fazbear just kind of stood back and was like, yeah, you go. Nice arms. I mean, you go. Shadow the Hedgehog tries to sleep through the entire day. It's because he was up trying to cry, or he was crying. 3 babies in a trench coat searches for firewood. Kane practices archery, and Alicia goes hunting. 3 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Baby No Money, District 7. Dust, District 3. And MeFast, District 12. Rest in peace. Shadow the Hedgehog cries himself to sleep on night 3. He's having it really rough. Holy shit. Baltic starts a fire. Soup receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Kane destroys Alicia's Your Death's supplies while she's asleep. 3 babies in a trench coat receive a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Wow, who gave the babies a weapon like that? Think about Maria, and he's sad. He's just like, Maria. Maria! And all I can imagine is just Maria and then the explosion from the Snap Cube dubbed. Sky stays awake all night. Poke goes to sleep. Leon thinks about winning. Red goes to sleep, and Freddy Fazbear receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. The cornucopia is replenished. We're at the feast. Okay. Poke convinces Kane not to kill him, only to kill it instead. Poke killed Kane? Spoiler for the Amazing Digital Circus episode 8. What the hell? Poke, why would you do that? Sky decides not to go to the feast. Shadow the Hedgehog and 3 babies in a trench coat fight Leon Kennedy and Soup. Shadow the Hedgehog and 3 babies in a trench coat survive. Leon Kennedy and Soup have just died. Shadow the Hedgehog and 3 babies in a trench coat are alive now. Guys, I'm so sorry, but Leon Kennedy is not winning this. Leon Kennedy is not winning this shit. I feel bad for Soup. I'm just sending this. I'm just spamming Soup with this. Make dinner quick. This last run was bullshit. I would never hang out with those 2 strangers. I get it. I hope, just in case, because I am probably going to end stream soon after that, I just want to say, have a wonderful night, just in case you're not back. But thank you, genuinely. I appreciate it. Yeah, Leon is dead. Sorry, guys. Freddy Fazbear and Alicia get into a fight over raw meat, but Alicia gives up and runs away. Freddy Fazbear wants at that raw meat. You rooting for Baltics? At this point, I'm rooting either for, I was about to say Red or Baltics, but clearly Red's dead now. Baltics sets Red Eclipse on fire with a Molotov. So I think I have to root for Baltics at this point. Originally, I was going to root for Leon Kennedy, or I'm kind of rooting for Shadow the Hedgehog, or maybe even 3 babies in a trench coat. I think that would be pretty good. 3 babies in a trench coat sets an explosive off, killing Sky and Alicia. Oh, shit. Freddy Fazbear attempts to climb a tree, but falls to his death. Oh, shit. So that's 3 deaths. Baltic steals from Poke when he isn't looking, and Shadow the Hedgehog makes a wooden spear. We have 3 babies in a trench coat, Baltics, Poke, and Shadow that's left. You're saying Baltics or Freddy? I'm between Baltics, Shadow the... I'm actually okay with whoever wins. I think it'd be funny. But I'm really thinking that Shadow the Hedgehog or Baltics is like the 2 that I'm really rooting for. Sorry, guys. Freddy Fazbear's dead. 7 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. For these fallen tributes, we are going to be saluting Kane from District 9, Leon Kennedy from District 13, Soup from District 2, Red Eclipse from District 1, Skylar, or Soul, from District 3. Guy from District 3 is what I meant to say there. Alicia is your death from District 6, and Freddy Fazbear from District 13. Poke stays awake all night on night 4. 3 babies in a trench coat thinks about winning. Shadow the Hedgehog sees fire but stays hidden, and Baltics receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Who, Baltics, wait, let's see what we're at right now. Am I able to see? I don't know if I want to mess with it right now. Let's just do proceed. Okay, whatever. Whew. Shadow the Hedgehog camouflages himself in the bushes. Poke defeats 3 babies in a trench coat in the fight, but spares its life. And Baltics receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Who is just giving shit to Baltics? Who is just giving shit to Baltics? No cannon shots can be heard in the distance. That was on day 5. Now we're going into night 5. 3 babies in a trench coat fall into a pit and dies. Oh, 3 babies in a trench coat are dead now. Poke cooks his food and before putting his fire out. Baltics tries to sing itself to sleep, and Shadow the Hedgehog screams for help. So right now we're at Poke, Baltics, and Shadow the Hedgehog. Okay. Poke and Shadow the Hedgehog split up to search for resources, and Baltics injures itself. Oh no. 1 cannon shot can be heard in the distance. 3 babies in a trench coat. Right now, holy shit, Shadow the Hedgehog has 7 kills. Guys, Shadow the Hedgehog has wiped out a good portion of this. He is going through it. He has 7 kills. He's thinking about Maria, and he is not having a good time. Baltics has 1 kill, thriving right now. Did get injured, but is thriving. Poke, probably suffering with trauma with 4 kills over here. Go back to... Okay, and then proceed. Shadow the Hedgehog tends to his wounds, Pokes tend to his wounds, and Baltics goes to sleep. This is on night 6. So now we are going into night 7. Who do you think is gonna die? Or does the hurricane start? Is it gonna be a hurricane? Day 7. Baltics receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Who is giving shit to Baltics? And Poke runs away from Shadow the Hedgehog. I would too if Shadow the Hedgehog had 7 fucking kills under his belt at this point. Poke, you had 4? You have 4. I would be scared. No cannon shots. Night 7. Shadow the Hedgehog and Baltics tell stories about themselves to each other, and Poke stays awake all night. I would too if Baltics and Shadow the Hedgehog decided to kind of truce for the night. I would be scared. That is Baltics, a wild card, and Shadow the Hedgehog, this like clearly built assassin. I would be mortified. I love this shit. Shadow the Hedgehog, on day 8, Shadow the Hedgehog hunts for other tributes. Baltics is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Wow, poor Baltics. And Poke receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Honestly, Shadow the Hedgehog and Baltics, ultimate duo. No cannon shots. Wow, we're going on a day 9. Shadow the Hedgehog begs Poke to kill him. He refuses, keeping Shadow the Hedgehog alive. And then Baltics dies from infection. So it's Shadow the Hedgehog versus Poke. Shadow the Hedgehog... Oh, wait. Okay, Shadow the Hedgehog begged to be killed, and Poke said no. Wait, didn't earlier Shadow the Hedgehog begged Dust kill him? So, okay, no, he cried himself to sleep. And then... No, Dust dies... How soon? Okay, that. Okay. So, Soup begged for Dust to kill them. And... I think that's it, really, on that. Yeah. Anyways, so I guess Baltics is dead. So I'm rooting for Shadow. No offense, Poke. I'm rooting for Shadow. Poke bashes Shadow the Hedgehog's head. I can't speak, but Poke won. Poke won. I did not expect that. Baltics District 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog District 11. What the hell? Poke won. Poke won. What the hell? Poke gets 5 kills. Shadow the Hedgehog had 7. I think that was the most kills. Most of them, though, four of those were from the landmine. I'm ad break in 1 minute here. I can probably skip that. Let me see if I can. Actually, I don't know how to skip that right now. Sorry, you're gonna have an ad break in a moment. Sorry, guys. Baltics got 1 kill. 3 babies in a trench coat had 5. Freddy Fazbear had 3. Alicia had none. Sky had none. Red had none. Soup had none. Leon had 3. Kane had none. Mifast had 2. Dust had 1. Baby No Money had none. YouTube had none. Sam Puckett had none. Bingo had none. Walter White had none. Archduke Franz Ferdinand had none. Twitch had none. The JW congregation had none. Steve Harvey had 1, and that was me. Tornado had none. I had none. Chat had none, and the US government had none. I love how Chat and the US government died like first. That was good. That was good. I liked that. I liked that. Today's a good day, Chat. Today is a good day. I had a lot of fun with that. That's mostly what I wanted to do today. I just wanted to play this game. I just thought it was really funny. Yeah, kills. Shadow the Hedgehog had the first one. It was Shadow, then 3 babies in a trench coat, then Poke, then Freddy Fazbear, Leon. Yeah. I died the first day. That makes me really sad. So did Twitch. Yeah. Well, it was US government, Chat, Mothix, Tornado, Steve Harvey, the JW congregation, and Twitch, I think, died like in the first day. And that was kind of rough. That was kind of sad. So let's see who we're gonna raid. I am going to open up this and open up Twitch. Thank you so much for everybody who interacted with my stream today. Today was a weird day. I just wanted to have a little bit of fun with it and mess around with stuff. And here we are. I appreciate it, genuinely. Let's see who we're gonna do. Oh. Well. Anyways, is the ad Okay, the ad's still happening. Okay, I'm waiting a moment. It's okay. Yeah, you got the ad still. I was so confused. Let's see who we're gonna raid though. It's like 6:42 where I am, so there's not that many people that I know streaming right now. It. Let's see. It's good to let. Yeah, it's good to let the ad run. Anyways, yeah, it is. It is. Let's raid Blue Nocturne. That's somebody that well, not somebody that I know super well, but that's somebody that I know who they know. I slept it through. What? It still gave me that. Oh no, I didn't push it through. I didn't stop it. I said, "Oh, maybe I'll just let it run," is what I said. I didn't get to it and I didn't run from it. Oh, wait, that person just got raided too. Let's raid them again. Okay. Play nice, be nice, you represent me. If you fuck up, I don't fucking know you. Thank you for wow, this is being really weird right now. Hold on. Thank you for everybody who is interacting with chat today. And thank you. Thank you. I had a lot of fun. Sorry, my thing's being kind of weird right now. Wait, why is my model glitching out? Yeah, it's taking a moment. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the head bats. Okay, let's see who we are going to. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I said let's see, we're gonna raid. Let's go and raid. But I'll see y'all in the next stream. Thank you. I'm stretching and hydrating. And all I ask is for you to use my emotes and say Malthix raid or whatever. Just say hi. But bye-bye.